This is Legends of Amberland, the Forgotten Crown. It's very much in the vein of Eye of the Beholder, because that's the only one I've really actually played. It plays very similar to a game on the Nintendo Switch called Silk, which has a similar sort of vein in its control system, in other words, the fast exploration of its maps. When you want to play a game, you basically go to New Game and select Hard or Easy. Yes, I'm using Easy, just to show you, of course. I'm not a lightweight, you know. I know how to play these games. I played all the old ones. And yeah, this is pretty decent. Laid out just like the old school games that I played. You can select your character here. You can randomise the names. You can add your own attribute points. Not all of them, just some of them. And you can put their place in the party. I'm just randomly putting them anywhere I like. But I suggest with the order of play, you pick your strong characters first and your support characters last, you know. Don't want to tell you how to play the game. You should easily know how to play this game. It's kind of straightforward. Everything's explained to you. There's a lot of information on screen. It's pretty straightforward. Of course, you can change the name of your character. Give a really macho name like Steve, and just have a whale of a time. Change the avatar of your character to suit what, well, race he is, or you know, what creed or warrior type he is, and you can do quite a few things. It's kind of more simplified and doesn't have the clutter of the old system of gaming like this, you know, where there's more attributes and, you know, specific items that you could put into play. You know, there's none of this cluttered menu system. It's all simplified. Everything has a place in the game, and it's quite well done. To be honest, you're given all the info on screen, and it's simple. It's meant to be enjoyable. You know, there's no clutter. I mean, even selecting a character is simple enough. The attributes, easy. Whether you're a dwarf, an elf, or a human, your most important decision is how to become a bard, a warrior, a paladin, a wizard, a healer, a troll slayer, or a battlesmith. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. These character types, or warrior types, have their own attributes set, but you can beef them up in certain areas. If you want them super strong, just bump up the strength. But beware that when you do upgrade your character through XP, you have to choose wisely. So you have to craft that character to really suit the party. If you don't suit the party's needs, then you're going to fail in missions that are set to you. You're either sent a letter, or you discover a note, or you venture into a house and you find an item, or you're notified by a landlord or some gossip by some locals, give you a hint to what the next quest is going to be, and then you have to go and finish it, whether it's just looking for gold or killing people. It's all good, and it's very well done. It's a fun game to kill hours, and I do mean hours. I put in some hours into this game, and I've had a lot of fun. Of course, I haven't had that much fun on it because, to tell you the truth, my two young children have been playing this game as well, and they love it. It's old school, and it's not boring either. A bit of reading is their only complaint, but the action is fast. This is what is more enjoyable about this game. It's got a really quick battle system. You have 7 obviously members in your party. You'll take turns in attacking what enemies you have. You can use special moves. If you've got a mage there or a wizard, you can use powers. You can heal the party as well. You'll come across more powerful enemies, and you have to be really careful who you bump into. And just like Silk, you'll move through the world Doom-esque style, like in a tile system. Uncovering maps, tunnels, caves is fun. The enemies vary from snakes to goblins to huge trolls, and of course to bandits. Of course, you don't have to fight everyone. You can flee. You can just plain out avoid them, like I'm doing here. I'm getting the gold. I don't have to fight that troll. I can just ignore him. Goblins, everything. Lots of things to do in the game as well. Lots of treasure to unlock. As you get rich, and you will get rich, you can really strengthen your party to becoming really powerful. Lots of these labyrinths and caves and all sorts of structures that you'll come across will have, you know, secret passages. Hey, it is old school. Very, very old school. I should know, I'm old. And this game is really good to play on your own, you know, especially if you have no friends like I don't have any friends. I guess I do have one friend, but you know, your wife doesn't count. Or does it? I think it does. The game is a lot of fun. I hope you enjoy playing it. It's out, well, on the 20th. Yeah, not very long. It's going to be a lot of fun. Trust me, it'll be the best money you spend, because you'll spend your time trying to build up your party, and you will die a lot. Yeah, even if you select normal mode, it will kick your ass, this game. It's unforgiving, but it is beatable, because you can just kind of skip some fights and just go for gold, check out the caves and everything, look for treasure, maps and everything like that. The usual stuff you find in these sort of games. Yeah, it's very much like Might and Magic. Uncovering a lot of gold is really cool when you find it, especially if it's the easy mode like this, where there's virtually no enemies. This is a breeze. Normally there's about 10 to 15 enemies in here, but I only found like 3 or 4. So it is, well, the difficulty especially has been dialed right back, so your kids can really play it, I guess. I think what I like most is the treasure and all the goodies that you can buy. You can do power-up special armor. These do cost a lot, but you will rack up the coins as soon as you start doing some of the quests. You can heal your party. You can actually stop that. Basically, the doctor, who's an elf, who heals your party, you can stock him up with the stuff that he needs to help your party. That's pretty cool. Very simplistic. There's nothing here that'll stress you out. Again, you get gossip from people in town, you know, to help you. They'll give you a little, they'll either warn you of something or give you a little hint on your quest, that sort of thing. Again, I haven't played too much of the game. I just played enough of the game to know that it's worth playing all the time. And it's one of those games. You know, this is the guy, the Elven Healer. Yeah, as you see, you can brew stuff for you just to help you. And as soon as you've got the elixir of knowledge, you'll mix it, and then you can use it, and you get, well, cleverer, like me. Completing your first quest, you'll be able to fast travel, which is handy, via Griffin. So that's pretty way out there, isn't it? Like Harry Potter. But it's a good game. It's very well crafted, very similar, as I said, to the movement in Silk, Might and Magic, and you know, other games. Actually, I haven't played Might and Magic, but it does have very, very striking similarities to that game. And it's really well done. I think what I like about it is the map as well, where you can just coast across old school style and just have a look at the lay of the land and just plan where to move. Of course, your enemies are hidden. Some of them are more powerful than others. A lot of them in the early days will kick your butt because they are OP. And yeah, you will struggle going towards the islands where you're supposed to go and pick up. Well, I'm ruining the story for you, but the first quest is pretty cool. Although it just kind of gradually, inches your way into the actual story itself. I think the weapons and everything are pretty straightforward in their explanation. You can compare them, and of course decide which ones you're going to carry. Of course, you will be encountering a weight problem. Not my weight problem, I mean the weight problem with your party. You're carrying too much, you're going to be slow, you're going to get slaughtered. The attributes are important to the way your party is designed and made up. If we go for a quick game, with a quick start, that's all well and good, but sometimes you'll begin to wish that you'd actually had a few more warriors, or maybe an extra healer in there, just to help your party along. I tend to go with more warriors. Of course, you can pick a boat. Of course, if you meet the fisherman, you can buy that boat from him, and you can sail downstream to caves, but be warned, the people here, even though this is the easy mode here, will kick your butt. They absolutely destroyed me the first time I met them, because my party wasn't strong enough and I hadn't actually explored the entire map. You'll come across these Doom-esque style sprites, in which you will have to fight them either one-on-one or as a party. Several of them will come in waves, so you might kill 3 and there'll be another 2 pop up, and they'll come for you. As you move in this tile-based battle system, you will struggle unless you're super powerful, but that won't come until later on in the game. You will have a strong party, and of course don't worry about them dying, because you can go back and you can heal them at nearby inn when you see your elven healer, who will help you bring them back to life, and of course you can, obviously with the XP you've made, you can level them up and they'll get stronger, they'll learn more, they'll get better, and hopefully you'll live longer than I did in this. Just a quick rush through of my first gameplay where I just didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I just rushed through it and I got myself killed. As I said, you will die a lot in this game, but you will also have a lot of fun. I do recommend this game highly, and although I've only put in a dozen hours into this game, it's been a good dozen hours and I've enjoyed it, and it's definitely worth a buy. If I was to rate this game, I don't rate games really out of 10 or 20. I'd give this a solid 8 because it was enjoyable. The kids liked it because the difficulty level helped, so you can select how easy or how hard you want the challenge to be. I recommend starting on normal until you get a lay of the land and you know all the quests and how to solve them.